So recently I've been watching through all the A24 horror movies. In this video, I'm going over the 7th movie, which is called Woodshock. I don't like to be negative about movies. I feel like this is going to be one of those where I have to get really critical. I'm someone to where if I don't like a movie, I'm going to be honest and I'm going to be really transparent about how I feel. But Woodshock follows Teresa, played by Kirsten Dunst, who helps her terminally ill mother commit assisted suicide by lacing a cannabis joint with poison. After inheriting her mother's Northern California home, she drifts through grief, working at a local dispensary and clashing with her boyfriend Nick. When she accidentally provides the poisoned weed to a young friend, Johnny, her guilt spirals her into a deep isolation. Seeking escape, she prepares and smokes several poison-laced joints, each triggering hallucinatory walks into the surrounding redwood forest. And as her mental state unravels, Teresa commits a shocking act of violence against her friend Keith and ultimately smokes the final joint, experiencing an unreal levitating vision among the trees that suggests her own death. The foundation of Woodshock is exploring how intense grief can fracture identity perception. The towering redwoods, I'm guessing, are supposed to symbolize both sanctuary, isolation, and comfort. And Teresa repeatedly retreats into the forest to confront her trauma and subconscious longings, which is also probably a visual metaphor for her just getting high. As Teresa pulls away from loved ones, the film tries to look at our modern alienation from community and self-highlighted by her self-triggered retreat into both drugs in the woods. And the poison-laced joints function as a ritualistic gateway into Teresa's psyche, using hallucinatory imagery to dramatize her switch between a will to live and a surrender to the darkness. And Kirsten Dunst as Teresa, who also serves as an executive producer on this movie, she channels emotional vulnerability through minimal dialogue and raw physicality. Her portrayal gives weight to micro-expressions and body language to show Teresa's unraveling grip on reality, which I think her performance in this movie is one of the more redeeming factors to this movie. Pillow Asbeck as Keith brings a restless energy to the dispensary owner, whose flirtatious insistence becomes both lifeline and target of Teresa's guilt-fueled rage. Joel Cole as Nick embodies a realistic frustration, his brief interactions with Teresa highlighting the divide between her internal collapse and his desire for stability. Even if his character was written pretty thinly, his performance highlights the collateral damage of deep grief. Kate and Laura Mulevy makes a feature debut, translating their fashion designer eye into a moody, textural film language as they employ double exposures, lens flares, and slow stream of conscious editing to show Teresa's fractured psyche. They also lean into a 70s-like production design with wood-paneled interiors, vintage vehicles, and a muted color palette to highlight suspended time and moodiness. And yeah, they mostly try to use all the visuals within the movie to tell the messages they want to express to the audience, but I just felt so lost throughout the whole movie. There's no clear narrative to the plot, it feels like. I tried my hardest to piece together what